everybody, Dust Crawlers here, and I've driven the the Hammer Ray from Losi. I've driven it off-road, on the road, and I just want to give a quick review on it, my thoughts, and I want to show you what it looks like without the body parts, without all this plastic leg sand stuff, to show you how it looks inside, because I'm gonna clean it. And yeah, the truck, it's great. I've run it 2 batteries on 3S off-road. It's really fast. I've put it on 50% throttle at the beginning. After 50% I put it to 75 and then to 100, and when you put it on 100% throttle response, it just goes like a beast. It's like unhandled, and you can't handle it in a straight line. It's hard to keep it going straight. It does have the active stability system, and that's like a gyro, which keeps the car going straight, but it has so much power and it's so much torque in the chassis that it goes lifting up like this sideways. The tires have very good grip, so they grip up in the corners. On the road it just kept rolling over. It's not drivable on the road. I don't recommend this. Don't test it in the street, what I did, because the first corner I rolled it, some scratches on the body, but just only use it off-road. That's what I want to say. The tires are just too grippy to drive on the road. This should be driven off-road. Off-road it also rolls sometimes because those tires are so big, and when it's hard packed sand it gets a lot of grip and it just wants to roll over. It does drift really good. It jumps also really good. I've done some jumping with it, rolled it a couple of times, because the jumping, it's not straightforward. Sometimes it goes, the jumping it wants to like nosedive or land on the back. So you gotta watch out which jumps you take. Don't take it too high. Just what I gotta say about this, don't use it as a basher like the Traxxas Slash or X Max or your Max. Just use it like a scale truck, like I think the UDR is also a little bit stronger, but just use it wisely. Drive it on the 50% or 75% throttle limit. If you want to one-hand it with the controller, you can easily one-hand this controller. That's a great thing about this DX3. It's easily one-hand drivable. But if you want to make videos or have a great time, just drive it scale. Don't go jumping like through 3, 4, 5 meters. Just use it wisely, and I think it'll last you very long. I have nothing broken on this thing after those 40 minutes of driving. I got 40 minutes out of 2 3S packs, 5,000 milliamp. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna take the body off now and I'll show you without the body. Boom. This is it without the body. As you can see, it has a pretty big cage structure around it. It's a full cage with plastic. It's really durable, bendable plastic, so you're not gonna break this cage soon if you're just driving normally. But it just looks awesome without it, don't you think? You can see the front, the headlights, the drivers. I haven't removed everything. As you can see, the plastic's still here. You can see the internals right here. It's got the Spectrum waterproof. I'm gonna show it to you closer. It's got the motor, the Spectrum ESC. I gotta tell you one thing. Here you can see is the transmitter box. That's not waterproof, so look out when you drive it in the water, because you can get water in the car and just fry your electronics or your receiver box, because the receiver box, it's not waterproof. I'm not thinking of putting mine on in too much water, but take a look out for that receiver box, because it's not waterproof. The suspension, there's one thing I want to say. This sway bar here, which you can see, it's not a real sway bar. This one here at my finger, it's there for scale. In the real truck it has a real sway bar there, but this one has a fake sway bar which just is there for scale, but I want to switch it to a real one from aluminium. As you can see here, There's a little pin here. This is the sway bar. That's the actual sway bar in this car. So it's got double shocks in the back, as you can see, double shocks, and in the front it's got a single shock, which I'm thinking about changing to a dual shock as well. Yeah, overall, really good truck. I love the truck. Even it's the first time I've taken all the body parts off, and it looks great. I'm thinking of driving it just a little bit because I love it like this, and yeah, I'm gonna drive it a little bit with the body off, just to show on the video how it looks. But yeah, I love this truck. I would recommend it to everybody. It's on sale right now for $499. It's 300-400 euros cheaper than the UDR, and I think you get just as much fun as the Traxxas UDR. The battery life's also way better because you can use one 3S battery, and Traxxas UDR uses 6S, so that's 3 batteries, or 2 3S batteries. Yeah, this is way better because the running time is but with both the trucks is 20 minutes on a 5000 milliamp hour pack. So I think this is recommendable for your battery life. If there's one thing I want to say which I found out about this truck is the rear axle, the diff coverage. There is some spillage of oil or diff grease. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but on the seam where it welds together, there's a little bit of diff grease or oil leaking. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe I'll take the cover off and fill it up with marine grease, but I'm thinking of switching the axle to a metal or aluminum axle, and also the sway bar. That's the first upgrades I want to do, and yeah, we'll see how it goes then. So this is what I want to say. This is all I wanted to say about the vehicle. I'm gonna drive it some more. I'm gonna durability test it. So far, I really like the truck. It's fast. It goes off road. Makes jumps good. It's a drift. It's easy driftable. And yeah. Hope to see you guys in another video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this car, and see you in another video. Goodbye.